Hello everybody, my name is Crumpytoast. Welcome back to the Los Angeles Angels franchise series here on MLB The Show 24. We actually sit 2 games above 500, surprisingly, and 7 games back in the AL West. We have a 2.5 game lead on the Astros, a 3 game lead on the Athletics, and a 9 game lead on the Mariners. Now, don't ask me about that Mariners team. We are going to be doing the month of July in this episode, and that does involve the draft. Now, I went ahead and comprised a big board of the entire top 50. Like, I wrote down all their names, and I actually did a pivot table. If you don't know what that is, it's a basic statistics graph. And I got a count of each position. So in the top 50, there are 16 starting pitchers, 11 relief pitchers, and 6 closing pitchers. So that gives us a total of 35. So there's only 15 position players in the top 50, which is insane. So we have, starting from, I guess, catcher, we have 2, and then there's no first baseman, 3 second base, 5 third base, 1 shortstop, 2 left fielders, 4 center fielders, and then no right fielders. So we have 11 days until the draft, and I don't think I'm going to be playing any of these. Soriano got a back injury, as we already have won the series against Houston. That's cool. Just bruised ribs, so that's going to put him out about a week. I suppose that's fine. Whenever somebody gets injured, I just slot Garrett Hill in. Oop, that was Detmers. Can he? Okay, Detmers goes... Wait. There we go. All right, and then as for your league leaders in statistics, Oswaldo Cabrera is leading in batting average, although he is on the trade block. And then we have Logan O'Hoppe on that list too. And then Trey Turner for the NL. Speaking of Heliot Ramos, he actually hit a home run over into the bay as a right-handed hitter in San Francisco, so that was cool. Josh Smith is going crazy. Jeez. Hits, I don't really care too much about most of these. 82 speed with 8 triples is kind of crazy. As for home runs, Brent Rooker with 25. And then Ozuna with 30. So he's actually not... He's regressing, but not the power, so that's cool. Ohtani with 26. And no Trout on this list. So Hoppy has 17, really? JD with 16. Kinda crazy. And then Trout with 13. He's having kind of a down year. Yeah. Unfortunate. Alright, well, Sandoval versus Javier, and we sweep the Houston Astros. Josh Hader with the loss makes sense. Tyler Anderson is actually having a crazy season. We are on a 6-game winning streak. And we finally lose to Toronto. So, we have our scouting assignments. Just going to go ahead and cancel all these so we can look at the actual players. I don't know about most of those guys. Hopefully, I don't think there's a chance Sandy Crocker falls to us, but it's, yeah, very unlikely. So we should probably be focusing on starting pitcher in the first round, which I feel like we have a good amount of players for that. Tell you what, let's do this. Scout you. Is high efficiency. You, position players. Let's go ahead and scout you. Okay. And, damn, I meant to do like a player lock for that. Alright, so we lost against Toronto. We win against Baltimore, lose against Baltimore, and that's game 3. Tyler Anderson, actually. Might as well just quick manage this. This is a good game. I don't really know quite how we're doing it. I expected to be sellers at the deadline, and Jorge Mateo, of all people, with a solo homer. Bregman with a single. Alright, well, this game's a little boring. Eloy Jimenez, but then Honeycutt, whoever that is, gets a double play. What a name. Oh, Hoppy and Neto with singles. Bregman with a single, and then double play. Joe Adele with a single, a sac bunt for Arias. Oh, okay. Arias with a single and Odell with a sac bunt. Trout with a strikeout. Anderson has a lot of energy going into the sixth inning.
First base.
Okay.
Ball 4, take your base.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
Ian Atkins in now.
Ball 4, take your base.
Keegan Aiken.
Well, Baltimore took the lead in that inning, but
Now pitching for the Angels.
double for Rushman. Rushman's really hitting 7th.
Hill. Now pitching for
Also Walls in the game already.
number 39. Paul Sewell.
Alright, well, that is it for that one. So we lose to Baltimore.
Number 74.
How many days until the draft do we have? So we started to slide a little bit. We were on a crazy win streak, and then we lost to Toronto, and then Baltimore. And the draft is in 1 day. We win against the Mets. David Peterson versus Reed Detmers. Detmers is 5-10. You know what, before I do any of that, let's actually look at the transactions. More so the trades. Yohan Moncada going to the Reds. Ezekiel Tovar going from the Rockies to the Brewers for Andrew Monasterio and Tyler Black. Weird. Danny Jansen going to the Rays. That's weird. Mauricio Dubon getting flipped again. Corey Lee going to the White Sox, or the Cubs. Oh, so cross Chicago town trade. And then we acquired all those players. Charlie Condon going to the Phillies. That's fucking awful. I hate that the Rockies dump players. Don't dump players, Rockies. You don't. Lamont Wade to the Rockies. And then there's the Noel V. Marte. So they actually trade. I don't know if I mentioned these trades, but so Darryl Bowers was the 4th overall pick in last year's MLB draft in the franchise, like auto-generated. So he was selected 4th overall to the Athletics, 70 overall, 92 potential. So that fucking blows. For the Athletic, I mean, for realism's sake, but I mean, you know, he's out of our division, so it's cool. The Royals kind of lost that trade, by the way. And then the Mets traded Geraldo Delgado, who was drafted at 19th overall in last year's draft, 70 overall out of the draft, 87 potential for Alec Burleson, but let's see. He's on the Mets now. Hitting .274 with 17 home runs. I'd say he's been a fairly good contributor for the Mets. And they have Alex Verdugo. Hitting .293. Interesting. And we are a little closer to the Rangers, surprisingly. And then No, don't play the game. Was that Jose Miranda? Going to the Astros for Jacob Melton. And then Candelario going to the Mariners. That's not really doing much. Merrill Kelly to the Rangers for Josh Smith. And then Walker Jenkins to the Blue Jays for some reason. Alright, so Campillo is the best player in the draft. I mean, we have a the guy at 1 for us is not scouted. I'm a little disappointed that all of our players are starting pitchers again. I tried to scout outfield. There's just not a good outfield class. Yeah. Hopefully Mike Hay is, well, we have him lower than he is, so I don't know. Really gotta take a look at what players actually are. Interesting. You are weird. It looks to be low 60s. Alright, I'm over that. Alright, to the actual draft now. Yeah, not really sure. I mean, hopefully we can get Sandy Crocker. Closing pitchers do historically fall. And I don't think it's going to be Leones. Probably Campillo. Well, Campillo might get taken. We always have Dunn as a backup. But I am not confident. Kevin King is probably the best position player, so I don't know really where that falls, considering position players are so bad in this year's class. Alright, well, we go into it with the board that we have. It's Nationals picking at 1, Athletics picking at 2, Blue Jays at 3, Rockies at 4, White Sox, Mariners, Marlins, Rays, Pirates, and then us. Now, luckily the A's and the Rockies are in the top 4, because both those guys seem to just dump prospects for no reason. God. Alright, so the Washington Nationals' first overall pick is Kevin King. I was right about that. Alright, so Kevin King, third base. And the A's go Jeremy Simons. So Kevin King, I'm comparing this to our big board. Kevin King was the 9th overall in the class, and then Jeremy Simons is 4th, actually. And for MLB rank. And then Adrian Villarreal, maybe? He was 8th. So, and to be fair, the top 3 prospects were closing pitchers and a relief pitcher. So the board was going to get messed up anyways. All right, Rockies at 4. What pitcher's career are you ruining now? Carlos Morales, who was 10th. Okay. Doesn't look bad. Chris Overstreet, who was 12th. Or, no, 5th. And then we ranked that was 12th for us. Leland Winston, who was 7th. So the run on starting pitchers has begun. Diego Moreo, who we just didn't have scouted. I don't like the defensive first outfielders. And then Sandy Crocker, that one blows. That one really blows. So wait, which rank was Diego? 31. Yeah. And then the Pirates take Xavier Eddy, who I'm assuming he's at 21. All right, well, we are on the board. Now, here's the thing. I don't really like any of these players high or enough to take this high. Yeah, I think the pick is honestly just value where you're at. So I'm taking Pedro Campillo, the #1 ranked prospect in the draft. And we get him at 10 because he's a closing pitcher. So that's guaranteed 89 to 94 potential and close to being MLB ready. Cool. All right, Derek Ham going to the Giants. That is the 19th overall ranked prospect. Now the Braves at 12. The injuries to Strider and Acuna kept them out of the playoffs last year and actually kept them fairly low. So they're surprisingly taking a pick in the top 15. And then Silva. I wish I had done this pivot table earlier in the season, because then I would have and the Brewers got another good starting pitcher. I would have seen what positions to scout. I mean, we're really gonna have to worry about position players later, which makes me not want to trade away a couple players, but we are in I was expecting to be in a seller's market at this point. Like, I had trades worked out for basically everyone. Yeah, Henry Oka. He was ranked outside the top 50. He's from Virginia. Right-handed hitter, left-handed thrower. Miguel Velez, 18. And then Dave Gagnon. And then Diego Fuentes, 28th overall, the catcher, to the Reds. And then Keith Leones finally goes to the Royals. 3rd ranked prospect. We're still waiting on that relief pitcher. And then Randy Daughtry, 17th. Then Darren Gabriel, out of the top 50. Mauricio Feliciano, 26th. See, I don't want to just scout players like individually, because then that's how you have a bad class. And then, oh, Johnny Woodward does not look good. Sorry, Red Sox. Mike Hay went switch hitter though. Great contact. Yeah, that blows. Although, yeah, to be fair, he was not falling to the 2nd round. Unfortunately. Because he was projected in the 1st. Sawyer Sims. Ranked 38. Yeah. Cole Adams, who was the center fielder directly behind the center fielder that rose in the draft. Like, he's ranked 32. 31 was Diego Moreo, who went at 7. All right, and there was only one pick for the prospect promotion, and it was, oh, the second. Okay, so Johan Pereira, the 2nd overall player, went at 29. And then John Adams went at 30. He was 27th. And Chris Downs in the promotion one. And then there's no competitive balance. I mean, we're never going to be in the competitive balance because I think that's for small market teams. So that is interesting. Why are the Brewers in this twice? Alright, well, I do not know who to go for next. A little concerned about Cleveland Dunn because his potential has a really wide margin. I'd honestly consider Moeller. Harmon Miley looks good. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any outfielders we like. Like, what am I supposed to do with this guy? I mean, there's no way we just take a shot at someone, right? Alright, so we pick at 48. Neely, that's fine. Kurt Kellenberger. And Davis Randolph. Cool. Cool. We have him at 5, and that's supposed to mean something. Okay, well, they're all not ranked. I think I'll just take Cleveland Dunn. I really don't feel good about any of these. You know, you're fast. That's really all you have going for you. Like, these are the center fielders I got scouted. I did the position too, so I don't know where the hell they went. Yeah. You stink. God. Yeah, I did a bad job scouting this time around. My bad. Oh crap, we got 9 seconds. Who do I like more? Well, good news is Sydney's still there. You are terrible. I don't... Alright. Well, our stupid center fielder who was trash went. We're really just making the run on catchers now because we had... I mean, to be fair, our farm needed arms, like, really badly. 18-year-old pitchers. Alright, it's Walker. And then as for round 6, final round of the draft. Jeez. Yeah, I guess we're just taking all starting pitchers this one. We can just make some trades for... what do I value more? Oof, this one's tough. I wish heights would match up. Tyro. I want to take Carmen for the chance that he's higher potential. Tell you what, I'll take Harmon, and then I'll write down the name Anthony Hansen. Ooh, that was close. Fuck, it was not close. I missed it. Shit. Fuck. Okay, well, we're gonna have to look for Luis Harmon. Well, no, we're not, because he went to... No one? Harmon. No one. Okay, so we have the entire first round already documented. So time to just do our picks. All right, so we got Pedro. Okay, so we actually... No, I'm not playing the home run derby. We lose the Mets as well. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, so your all-stars. Tanner Bybee, Bradish, Cutter Crawford, Ryan Piot, Bailey O'Bear, Sir Anthony Dominguez, actually. Oh, man, he is good. And over good innings. Clase, Mason Miller, Fairbanks, Ian Hamilton, Jordan Romano, and Josh Hader. Now, Logan O'Hoppe got the starting job at catcher. Cool, 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 cool. First base, Nathaniel Lowe, who's having a better season than Vladdy. Okay. Altuve, who's regressing into wood chips. God, he's so short. Detmers. What happened to his card? Can he not hit lefties? Pretty sure he can hit lefties. J-Ram, what happened to your average? Okay, I'm assuming I want to use the DH. Gunnar Henderson and Ryan Bliss. And then Stephen Kwan and Jordan after that. Don't know in what's... I get Kwan gets on base more, but... Where does it say runs scored? 60.7... Oh, 38, and then 41. Yeah, I don't know what how you Kwan is better than Jordan other than average, but Mike Trout behind Austin Martin. Make it make sense. What? Who voted on Austin Martin? Okay, this is actually funny. Brent Rooker is having the best season in baseball, yet he's still behind Soto and Tucker. DH is just Ryan Mountcastle. Is cool. Interesting. Michael King, Dylan Cease, Lodolo, Abbott, and Waldron. Wow, that's a lot of Padres pitchers. Ryan Weathers, Glacius, here, old, Helsley, Walker. What the hell is this guy? Must have been an update or the roster update that was live when I started this. Clay Holmes is a Cub. Suarez, McGill, actually, I think that we know about that. Contreras, Bailey Bart, Joey Bart, former Giants catcher. Spencer Steer, Christian Walker, Bryce Terang, Nico Horner, McMahon, Turner Betts, Abrams, Lindor. Jeez, Trey's having a good season. Lindor just cannot hit for average. Ozuna, Yelich, god damn. Profar, Merrill, Acuna, and Tatis are the Ozuna, Yelich, and Merrill. Are the Padres the best team in baseball right now? I don't know. 64 wins. They are. They are the best team in baseball by a wide margin. They have a 12-game lead on the Dodgers, which is crazy in its own right. How did this team get better? Kind of a side quest here, but it's fine. Dylan Cease, Mike King, Matt Waldron, who's having a really good season, Musgrove, and Darvish. They'll be looking for a fifth arm. Good bullpen. Suarez, Campusano. They have Nod. Okay, so they have a platooning catcher, which is good. Cronenworth. Xander Bogaerts. Luis Ariz. I wonder... All three of these guys are playing. Machado, Seung Kim. I guess Arise is starting on or DHing maybe, and then these guys are platooning second. I don't know. That's a lot of money for a platoon. Seung Kim, definitely a Gold Glove in there. Profar, Merrill, already at 20 home runs. Jeez, and Tatis, crazy. Yeah, so the rest of this episode is going to be signing the draft picks. You're already interested. The bar's already maxed. What do you mean? Alright, well. It's not too hard to sign, guys. As Todd says no. Fuck you, Todd. Alright, so let's go ahead and just do this. Pretty sure that was less money. That's what I find hilarious. And just like that, our entire draft class is signed. Booyah. The best GM. Alright, let's go ahead and do a player lock. This episode's gonna be longer anyways. Let's go ahead and do Trout. Gotta make sure my setting is right though. Yeah, lineups. Maybe switching out Hoppy and Trout would be better in the lineup. Alright, let me just make sure my settings are right. Simulation, Hall of Fame, Strike Zone 3. Yeah, should be good. Alright, so Jeremy Pena's hitting 234 at batting second. That's bad. Neat. Alright. Rengifo hit an RBI double, so we're already on the board. So that means that he's our leadoff hitter, Will Brennan. Means that he's already scored. That is a perfect single for Trouty boy. Probably should have gone a second. No. RBI single for Trout. My job here is done. Oh, Hoppy's already in an 0-2 count. No, thank you. Gotcha, bitch. It's an 0-2 count. I'm not going to steal. What'd I say?
Batting fifth.
0-2 count for Neto. Alright, back-to-back strikeouts for Valdez.
Batting sixth.
I think I got Max
The first
Kepler.
baseman, Max Kepler.
Fuck, I got caught. My fault. Oh god, your daddy. 2-2 count, still Seth. Why is he only 4 pitches in the game? Why do I get a slowdown meter for this? Are you telling me Silseth went the entire first inning on 3 pitches? Okay, Jose Miranda hit 3 RBI home run. Adele hit a solo homer, and something happened again. Just need to rise up on that one. 520% slugging. Let's increase that, shall we? I mean, does a base hit increase it? I mean, increases your average, and the average is the amount of bases plus an account to, I guess. Now we're out towards center field. Yeah. I'm getting on base. Alright, 2 runners on. Maybe they pitch around me. Let's take some pitches. There we go. It did it. Now we've had the Astros number all year. It's kind of hilarious. And that one is a no-doubter. Mike Trout, 3-run homer into the bullpen. I think it hit someone's head. That is hilarious. 17th of the year, Mike Trout, 395. Nice.
And leading up for the Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
All right, Trout is 3 for 3 today. Got Brian Abreu in the game for relief. Still a very close game. No, that's foul. Please. Shit. Well, there's my first out of the game in the bottom of the 8th. All right, Jose Miranda, 2 outs. Runner on second. Trouty boy. Fuck. Damn. Only was quicker with it.
The center fielder,
Alright, well, extra innings, bottom of the 10th.
Mike Trout.
Better pitch around me. A strike anyways. Better pitcher around me. Went too low. Good timing. Oh, man. Okay. If we lose this game, that might be top of the 11th. Pena. I'm playing shallow. Makes sense. Nice play by Rengifo. And Neto hit an RBI single to walk it off. Let's go. Mike Trout, 3 for 5. I wish I could have gone 4 for 5 at least, but typical Angels win. Now, I'm actually going to take a quick break and check out the trade market. So we are 3 games above 500, so we really need to decide who we are going to be. I guess Garrett Crochet, and Tarek Skubals on the freaking trade market. Holy shit. Yeah, it's really, for one, probably need to take some people off the trade block. I mean, it's really starting pitcher that we're just bad in, right? I don't know how this team is overperforming. I don't want to buy because that would be, I don't know. Let me at least figure something out. All right, so I think I know where we are going to go from here. So I went ahead and documented all the All-Stars. And I think I'm actually going to make a trade to get worse. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on the time bomb. That's going to be Tyler Anderson because he is playing very, very well. He is 12-5, 2.94 ERA, over 125 innings, 63 strikeouts, whip of 1.2, WAR of 1.1, but he's 35. So I'm going to go ahead and send him to the Padres. We're the best team in baseball, who are currently eating the contract that is Yu Darvish, as he has regressed heavily. And he honestly might just be a bullpen arm now. They need a good number 5 starting pitcher, and who better than the all-star Tyler Anderson? So, all-star in 2022 with the Dodgers, 2.57 ERA, 15-5. You know what? They're just a pitching factory for no reason. And then an all-star in 2025 with the... Actually, shit, was he an all-star? Okay, no, he wasn't even an all-star this year, but he is very good. I don't know why I thought he was an all-star. I think it's because we had Sir Anthony Dominguez as an all-star at relief pitcher, and that being so close to starting pitcher kind of fooled me. But either way, he's having a career year. Well, no, not a career year, because it's hard to beat that 2022 year. I mean, it got him the contract from the Angels, which was like a 3-year, 13 mil or per year. So that was like 49, 39, whatever. I don't know. We are going to go ahead and work a trade for Jackson Wolf and Tadahito Matsumoto, the first baseman, 18 years old, out of Japan. So those, I mean, the 2 C potential players are probably a fair offer for a 35-year-old starting pitcher. So yeah, Tyler Anderson is now a Padre. It is sort of a lateral move, but what we're going to do is going to go ahead and call up Griffin Canning, because he was going off at AAA. I meant to do Soroka, but who cares? Can go slot there, and sure. Yep. All right. I don't know if there's any trades I'm really going to be making. Update the trade block. Let's go ahead and take Rengifo and Canning off. Like, throw ahead. I don't care. Now, let's actually take a look at the lineup. Is there anything we really need to change? Brennan's been good as a leadoff. Rengifo's pretty good. Now, he's up for free agency after this year, so we're going to have to try our darndest to hold on to him. Is there anywhere I can look at morale? That is actually a very good contract for... Let's go and do a 3-year deal with a club or a mutual option. That way it's not necessarily like hoeing him. Yeah, perfectly fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. You know what? Sure, you want to give me that contract. Sandoval, in what world? I might have to trade him to just get some value. Fudge. Because he has not been good since 2022. Well, actually, if you look at the whip, he was terrible. Or probably about average. Brennan is up for arbitration. What? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Sandoval, give me any prospect. Actually, let me just go ahead and look at starting pitching across the league. I was interested in Cutter Crawford because he was an all-star, but I don't really think I can work that trade out. I might just try and focus trades in the offseason. Actually, let's look at standings across the league. Mariners are doing a little bit better. So, geez, the wild card sucks ass this year. Rays, oh, I feel like those teams are good with pitching. Athletics, maybe. The Reds, Braves, one of the two. Might be the Reds. Not gonna be the Braves. Okay. You want to send me Edwin Arroyo? You want to send me Uribe? What the fudge? What is that trade from the Brewers? 3, 4, 5. No, you don't need. Oh, you don't need him. The Reds really do, though. Actually, can I just work out a trade on my own? You got Daryl Bowers in the frickin' system, dude. So stupid. Nationals are no. Could be the Phillies. Could be. I feel like Sandoval would be a Philly. Oh, he'd totally be a Philly, and he'd be a good Philly for no reason. Like he'd get there and he'd just be good, and you'd be like, "What is this bullshit?" I do know Sosa's on the trade block. I don't really. Got Condone. He says so stupid, so stupid. Aiden Miller, who the fudge are you? Yeah, I don't. I can leverage that. Damn, your farm system sucks. Damn. Damn. Alright, well, the Phillies are a bust. I don't really want to do an in-division trade, especially because we know that Sandoval sucks. Wow, the Guardians actually do need pitching. The Rays do not. Yankees do not. Red Sox could use a number 5. Although that's only because Brian Bellows down here. Why is he down here? Good news is he's getting the inning, so I'm not going to mess with that. The Giants. I know I'm spending way too much time trying to work out this trade. I don't think I'll cut any of it out, mainly because I'm lazy. Dakota Jordan. That is a fantastic place to start. Dakota Jordan. You got Dante. Dante Denny. Wait. Did you draft Dante Denny? I thought it was the Diamondbacks. Son of a bitch. And he's a top. Well, bite me in the Alps. Alright, third base, I don't... What do we need? Depth and catcher? I don't really want to try and work out a trade for Sable. Wow, Leroy. That's pretty good contact, Leroy. Well, they are wanting to do this deal. I'm not going to say no. Dakota Jordan and Leroy Wells, members of the farm system now. And Sandoval is gone. And the reason I was doing this whole thing is because Soroka is going to the MLB. If you want 13 goddamn million a year, you're playing. I do not care. And then Sir Anthony Dominguez. Where the hell did that other guy go? Oh. Ben Joyce has 20 saves, Juan says 11. Yeah. Alright, well that is pretty much all the trades that I want to make, unless they send me an offer. I already signed all the draft picks. Might as well take a look at DeGrom. Let's go ahead and do Rengifo. Want to get on base with Rengifo. New contract extension. So big, just, I guess, money day. Alright, got Soriano on the mound. Corey Seager. I'm surprised I didn't see him in the All-Star. I guess he was having a down year, but it doesn't look like it. Well, he's not batting near 300 like he usually is, kind of. Who is that on second? 95 speed. Alright, well that is a ground out to second. But whoever it is, lightning feet over there. Oh, it's going to be Wyatt Langford, who is leading off. Marcus Simeon's batting 9th. Yeah, I feel like the contract is going to turn bad. Kind of is in real life. He's hitting like, what, 220, 230?
Ball. 1-0.
Yeah, 59 and 41. Jeez.
Take one. 1-1.
DeGrom is dealing. Oof. That PCI is enormous. Why? It's on Hall of Fame, so that's what I usually play on. Got me on the slider. I'm not a madman. I don't want to jump that up to the legend. Runner on first. That will Brennan. Should be, yeah. That is a perfect. That is at the wall. Going to have two bases here, and Simeon to home is not in time. I was very scared about that. RBI double for Luis Rengifo. Mike Trout up next. 0-1 count. I'm going to go ahead and reduce the lead because... 2. A healthy season from Trout is a good season. 3-0 count. And that is a walk. Alright, so 0-1 count for Hoppy now. Only no outs. So that chopper. That is going to be a ground out, but it pushes Trout to second and Rengifo to third. Zach Neto up next. 2-2 count. Go. And that is a ground out to third, but Rengifo scores. All right, Rengifo back up again. DeGrom still in the game. 51 pitches at the... I chased. Rengifo doesn't have enough power for that. Alright, well, the Rangers exploded, and they now have the lead, 5-3. Drew Smith in the game in relief. DeGrom can't probably stretch as many innings as he used to.
1-0.
That is Chopper over third base, and that is going for 2 here. And that is a double. See, I do these player locks, and the player goes insane, but then I do the whole team, and nobody can hit. Alright, well, Trout grounds out. Oh, Hoppy's up next. 0-2 count, so that is a ground out to second. Alright, probably one more at bat. Or a defensive moment from Wyatt Langford. Runner on second. Hunter Strickland in the game. I missed it. Jesus. My fault. My fault. I made an oopsie. Alright, bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. I mean... my bad. Well... Rangers win. White Langford player of the game. DeGrom with the win. Contreras gave up 3 runs. Josh Young with 3 RBIs. Langford with a triple. Interesting. Soriano pulled a leg muscle. Okay, and we have lost to the Rangers. Although against Houston... we'll just send it, it's fine. We split the series. And then finally versus San Diego. Versus Tyler Anderson. That is funny.
Let's play
Grichuk
ball.
is leading off now. What happened to Brennan? Okay. So Roka's in the game. So Bogarts is DHing. Cronenworth with the triple. No Tatis this game.
3-3.
Alright, time to pull. I didn't see
Now
that.
pitching
My
for
bad.
the Angels, number 57.
Alright, well, Tyler Anderson. I mean, JD just got on, but
Now pitching for the Padres, number 50, Adrian
Ball
Morejo.
4. Take your base.
alright, that is basically it for that one. Tyler Anderson absolutely crushed us. Today is the trade deadline. That is correct. So, who of the lineup do we want to send out? Not anybody north of there. Bregman is on a multi-year deal. He actually has not been playing bad. He can be our third baseman. Kepler, JD is moving to the bench. You have 17 home runs. I feel like I can get something for you. And then Grichuk can take over. Let's see. What self-respecting playoff team wants to JD? Ooh, JD back to the Red Sox. It's interesting. Two 18-year-old C potentials. You want to send me a 18-year-old B potential? I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to say yes. Are we just working out trades with the Pirates today? No, the Padres didn't, or I said Pirates did it. I meant Padres. For realism's sake, let's just send him to the Red Sox. And he is way down here. All right. Trades. Nick Gonzalez to the Padres for Cash Mayfield and Brian Merritt. Elliot Ramos to the Brewers. Ryan Walker to the Reds. All-star giant relief pitcher. Cal Raleigh to the Guardians. For prospects, that I actually really like that. Vrelling for Vrelling. Yimi Garcia to the Rays. Pete Alonso to the Astros from the Giants. They just signed the contract. Oh, man. All right. Well, I think that is going to do it for this one. So thank you so much for watching. Got through a lot this episode. Not too much gameplay, but more so just draft and, you know, I guess money stuff. We're sitting at an even 500, 55 and 55, third in the AL West. The Astros are probably going to outpace us because we just got rid of talent. And that talent we, got rid of was not sustainable anyways. So who knows? We could be below the Mariners by the end of this month. But next episode is going to be the month of August. I'm super happy where the season is going, by the way. I didn't expect us to be competitive, let alone 500. Well, we're not competitive, but we are 500. So next episode, we were going to find out the overalls of all those pitchers we drafted and get towards the last leg of the season. So that is going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment down below to let me know how I'm doing, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.